Hi, I'm Steve Shelburne, owner and operator of Shelburne RV here in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee. Well, as you can see, I was at the ribbon cutting there at RVP, aka Coleman, there in Wichita, Kansas. We had a great time there. We were there Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we toured the plant. We got to see the manufacturing process again. Got to see their shake table where they shake test all the air conditioners. Got to see some of the new products coming out, which is going to be pretty phenomenal when they hit the market. So they've got some good stuff coming, guys. So yeah, we had a great meeting with them. We really enjoyed the new expansion. Man, it was just great to see everybody out there and see a product that's actually made in America. It's a great product, guys. It's basically the only air conditioner we sell here at Shelburne RV. It's a great product. We have very, very, very little problems with it. But again, the only RV air conditioner built in the United States as of today. So great product. Congratulations to folks out at RVP. They've got a beautiful facility. They really have got it going on out there, guys. And we were blessed to be there, and we enjoyed talking to them. So yeah, big shout out to them and their big expansion. We really enjoyed being there. Went north, saw a little bit of my family, and then came back. So we made a little bit of a workcation out of it. So, but we're back. We're back here on it's actually Friday. So I'm back here on a Friday. The boys have been extremely busy while I've been gone. They've been working on lots of projects. They've got this big Monaco in here that has got some power issues we're trying to resolve. And then little Coleman bumper camper that they put a roof on while I was gone. So yeah, they've been pretty busy. It's been good because a lot of the people I've talked to in the industry over the last couple of weeks, things have slowed down. And yeah, it's concerning. I mean, we're fortunate that we just do repairs, so we don't sell. A lot of the people selling, they're struggling right now because things have, of course, again, interest rates are high, and people are waiting to see what's going to happen with this election, guys. I really think that's got a lot of them nervous. So we're blessed to have what we got. You see what we got going on. So let me take you around here this morning and kind of show you some other stuff that they've got. But yeah, they've had a lot going on here at Shelburne RV. So yeah. And Gary's actually out there working today, which is, I hardly ever see that, but he's there. We'll go out and see what he's doing here in a minute. But yeah, welcome back. Let's go take a look at a few things. So this 1962 Airstream is back. It did not pass the torsion axle test, and so it needed a new torsion axle put in it. So the boys at the moment are working on getting this one fitted, because you do have to do a little bit of, once you get this in here, there is a little bit of doctoring you have to do on this frame to get that to fit. The bolt patterns off just a little bit, so we will have to do a little bit of doctoring right there. But yeah, they're in the process now of getting the new axle mated up underneath there. Next project here in the shop is this big Newmar Class A. Actually went through a storm and a building fell on this one, so you can see it did a little bit of a number. So yeah, we've got some roof issues underneath possibly, and of course Newmar was famous for doing this, and this is a bad deal because potentially this all could be leaking. So this is a problem. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to do away with all these rails. And obviously we'll keep the front and the rear, but we're gonna do a heavy TPO roof, and then we're gonna bring it over and tie it in with the rails and get away from all this and do a totally different turn bar there. So this will be a lot better when we get done. I mean, Newmar's I've always had trouble where I've had to go back and put a nice bead across these because the water pools and then these cause leaks. So you'll see as we get going on this, but yeah, this will be quite a bit of work to get this done. But diving into that next week. Well, good morning. We're back here on a Monday morning. I've got a basement area that's come in a little bit ago. Mr. Lewis has been tearing into it. And then let's go up here and look at this Canyon Star by Newmar. Kind of showed you in the video on Friday what I didn't like about this, but let's go up here and see where they're at with it. All right, so they've got the roof material off of this, and you can see metal trusses in this thing, but now we've got the welds that broke loose on several of those where it got hit. So we're going to do a little work there, but you can see how bad, again, this one's been leaking for a while. And, the conversation always has been, I don't like how Newmar did this because, again, all these screws are water points. And so water has obviously been in here for a while, and you've seen when it's done. And, again, this is a bad deal. So we're going to do some changing on this because when we put the new material on here, we're actually going to bring it all the way over and tie it in right here. So there's going to be, there's ain't no telling how many hundreds of screws there are down through here. We're going to eliminate all these screws, so that way it's more watertight. It does appear like there is a little bit of a lower bow right there. We know that there is one up here because we put a straight edge across it. So we're going to have to go in here and try to bow this ceiling back up just a little bit so we can get the water to run off. But now, at this point, we're just trying to get it all stripped and see what we got, and see what else broke or what's bad or whatever. But yeah, you can see, again, this is a bad idea. So as we get through this, I'll kind of show you guys more of what we're doing. But yeah, we're going to resolve this in a different manner where hopefully this never happens again. Mr. Lewis had a 6537 that came in and leaking oil everywhere, but somebody had actually gone in here and cut a hole right there so they could put clamp-on taps right there. So we've gone in there and brazed it right there. So we've gone in there and brazed the taps up, and then we found out where the leak was. And so basically what happened is, you can see reversing valve is busted. So we got a new reversing valve for it. He's got the compressor sitting right there. He's got everything cleaned up. Now we are vacuuming down on system 2 because, again, we took both of those taps and got them out of there just to make sure that there wasn't any issues there. But yeah, so far everything's cleaned up real nice. So we're going to build a reversing valve set for it now and then get that installed. Right, so you can see they've got the new decking up here. Now we're going to go through and do some securing of these right here because, remember, the material is going to come all the way down here. This will never leak again. You saw how bad that was. So now that they've got this pushed up right, they're going to do a little bit of pushing on that one because it's bowed down. But definitely heading in the right direction here. All right, so this 6537, Mr. Lewis has got it all put back together. Now, it did have a bad compressor one, and the biflow valve was bad. And you can see how we fixed where they'd been in there on that. So it's all back together. We're getting ready to test it now. All right, so that basement area Mr. Lewis was working on yesterday that had the bad compressor and the reversing valve, he got that one all fixed up. It was like 28 degrees differential on the test bench. So he's got that done. That customer's off to, he was from New York State, so he's back off to New York State. So he's got another one down there he's working on. We'll go down there and look at it in a minute. But let's go up here and look at this big Newmar and see where they're at on this TPO roof. All right, so they've got the material down. So just working on getting the sides cut and getting all that done. So they're working right along here. Okay, 6535 Mr. Lewis is working on here now. We did find that it had a crack in the tubing right here, so we were able to fix that. And then we did a pressurization check on it. Everything seemed to be good, but the only thing that bothered me is when we got to looking at the reversing valve, there's a lot of oil around the reversing valve. So I don't know if the reversing valve, when it gets hot, is causing some leaks. It's swelling. The copper's getting hot and it's swelling, causing leaks. Not quite sure. Don't really want to have a problem. So we went ahead and went in there and put a new reversing valve in it just to be on the safe side, because typically the only time you ever see oil on a reversing valve is if it's failed. I mean, you can see that one is the original one. There's nothing like that on that. So yeah, we just put a new reversing valve on it, and he's getting it all vacuumed down now so we can get a charge in it. Okay, so they've got the material up on there. Everything's pulled down now. You can see how we did this radius. Remember last time it stopped right there. Of course, that was all penetration all the way around. So now we've got the material goes around here. It's tied into the turn bar. And all this here, that'll keep the water. That's less termination points right there. So now all that's good. They're gonna start working on putting all the fixtures in there. There's a 6538 that came into the shop that needed repair. Mr. Lewis determined it had a bad compressor too. Put a biflow valve in it, got it charged up, running here in the shop. You can see what those temperatures are. 90.3 in the shop, 52.2 coming out the vent. That one is plenty cold. So he's got that one just about wrapped up and ready to head out. So pretty impressive. Got that one good. So he's over here changing out some fan motors and doing some other stuff. But yeah, there you go. That one is rolling. Well, that's going to finish us up here at Shelburne RV this week. Got to see quite a bit of basement airs and some roofing problems we were working on. So yeah, thanks for all the comments from last week. I know video last week was a little short, but hey, that's the way it goes. I try to catch everything I can, but these guys move through things so fast sometimes that even when I'm out there dealing with customers, I don't get to catch it as quick as I do. But look what I found right here.
Oh yeah.
How was your week, Cousin Gary?
No, busy.
So yeah, we got a new guy starting next week that's going to be down at the front office. So unfortunately, you've missed your opportunity to see Cousin Gary. He's going to be back up here with me, but I can supervise him if he's up here with me. So you missed your opportunity. If you were going to see him, you should have come before today. Yep. So, but that's okay. You like being up here with me anyways, don't you?
Oh,
yeah. So yeah, that's the way it goes. He has to say that because I can pay him to say that kind of stuff. So, you know, whether he agrees or disagrees with that, I literally pay him to agree with me.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, guys. Again, thanks to Airstream. We appreciate everything you guys did for us while we were out there. Congratulations on your big expansion. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. And remember that this video is always
Cousin Gary approved.
You guys have a happy holiday. Take care now.